And a good Friday evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Central Lyon, George Little Rock Lion football here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. My name is Joel Viss. Glad to be with you here tonight as the Lions enter week number 3 as they go on the road again. Another turf field as we are at Corver Field, home of the Northwestern College Red Raiders. But tonight, home of the Unity Christian Knights as they get set to host the Lions. In a great battle here, a top 10 matchup between Central Lyon, George Little Rock, and Unity Christian here tonight. Both teams come into District 1 play here, both ranked in the top 10 of the current AP polls. Central Lyon, George Little Rock at 2-0, coming in at number 4 on the list, while Unity Christian 2-0 as well, come in at number 7 on the AP poll currently for this week after 2 weeks of play. District 1 here in Class 2A, definitely jam-packed at the top of those rankings. West Lyon leading the way, number 3 in the state rankings right now, also undefeated, and Sioux Center at number 10 at 2-0. So 4 teams out of District 1 here in Class 2A ranked in the top 10 of the AP current poll, and we've got the top 10 matchup here this week as we get district play underway between the Lions and the Knights of Unity Christian. Central Lyon, George Little Rock here at Unity Christian, like we said, in Orange City. Thank you for tuning along here as we get a live look in of Corver Field here, a nice turf football field. Rain is coming down. You can't really see it through your screen that well, but there is some rain. It has been heavier at times. It's been a light mist at times. It comes and it goes and will play an effect throughout the night. Also around the district, MOC Floyd Valley is at West Lyon over there in Inwood there, so that'll be a great matchup as well. We'll keep an eye on that score as well. And then Sheldon at Sioux Center just down the road as well in District 1 play. As they get underway, as we said, those 4 teams, West Lyon, CLGLR, Unity, and Sioux Center, all 4 of those teams undefeated on the season, and we will start to separate them here over the next couple weeks. Obviously, a top 10 battle here tonight. A great matchup, what we expected here between these 2 teams. Unity Christian getting ready to go here. They've moved up from Class 1A into Class 2A, and Central Lyon, George Little Rock, the defending district champion here in Class 2A District 1. So a great matchup here. Both coaches had a lot to talk about, and they talked about discipline. They talked about being focused tonight, and they discussed a little bit how they think the rain might affect the play calling here tonight and what they need to do to take the rain out of it. And we'll see if the young guns for CLGLR can match up against the senior-laden and experience of Unity Christian here tonight. When we come back, we'll take a quick break. We'll talk to Central Lyon, George Little Rock head coach Curtis Eben. But before that, we'll talk with the coach of the Unity Christian Knights, Josh Van Kempen, when we return to Central Lyon, George Little Rock Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show. It's time to talk Unity Christian night football with the head coach of the Knights, Coach Josh Van Kempen. Coach, thanks for joining us here today.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me on.
Well, Josh, let's talk about your football team. You moved up this year from Class 1A to Class 2A. You brought in a lot of returning starters, which garnered you some poll attention right off the bat. And through weeks 1 and 2, you have definitely lived up to the tally.
Yeah, we've been really, really happy with how we started. First of all, we're thankful to be even playing football at this point because there's quite a few teams around the country that aren't playing, so we're really happy about that. But bringing all that experience back is definitely beneficial. We had a lot of guys get experience that last year. You know, Clayton Bosma, our quarterback, got pretty much a whole year of experience that we didn't plan on him having, which is this year a big plus for us. But yeah, having a ton of juniors that played last year that are now seniors has helped. So we've been happy with how we've been able to come out and get 2 wins over quality opponents in Galen and Woodbury. Now that we start district play, we know it's a new season, new challenges. Central Lyon is going to be the best team we've played up to this point. So we're going to find out how good we actually are this week.
Well, you talked about it. It will be a tough test as Central Lyon George Little Rock gets to come into your place, and you get to start district play with them. Let's talk about them a little bit. Tell us what you expect to see from Coach Eben and his Lions.
They're really well coached. They're very disciplined on both sides of the ball and the special teams. They don't really make mistakes, and that's something that we've done a little bit too much of in our first 2 weeks. Even though we've been able to get the win, we've turned the ball over a few times, and that can't happen. We've got some penalties that have allowed teams to keep drives going or have set teams up really well defensively, and that stuff's got to stop. But they're good. They're disciplined. They're big. They're physical up front. They've got some athletes, especially their quarterback, who's going to be a problem. We know they're going to try to run the ball. They want to run the ball, and they do it really, really well. So we're going to have to really bring it tonight if we want to have a shot.
Well, you've had a chance to obviously look at some of the tape there. You've seen what their defense brings. You talked about them being big and physical. But what are some things that you guys can do where you think you might have some advantages?
Well, we think we've got some pretty good athletes on the edge in our receivers and then in our tailback and our quarterback. So we've got to find ways to get those guys in one-on-one matchups or get them in advantageous situations for us. So we think we've got some things we can do where we can get some of those guys singled up. We can get some read stuff going, but it's all gonna start up front for us. If we can't handle their D line or the pressure that they're gonna bring, it's gonna be a long night. So we've got to make sure up front we're taking care of things. But we want to try to get our guys the ball in space and hope that we can make some plays that way.
Well, obviously an advantage playing on your home field, but with the weather that's coming in, could make some things very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Rain and we got some sleet the other day, which was interesting. In the first 2 weeks of September, you don't really expect that to happen. But it's just something we've got to be able to deal with, and good teams are able to handle that, and teams that aren't as good can't really adjust and use that as an excuse. So we've been practicing in it. Thought practice has gone well this week, but it's always different when you've got another team lining up against you. The adrenaline's going, the stakes raise a little bit. So we'll see. I mean, once we get to Fridays, it's all up to the kids, and it's going to be fun. It's exciting. It's a big time game for us. One of the biggest games that we've had in a long time. So
Wow.
We're excited to be able to go out, whether it's sleeting, snowing, or whatever the heck we're going to get tonight.
Well, and you talk about sleeting, snowing, whatever it is. That's kind of a focus thing, and that's where I think your experience of your players coming back should come into play.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We've got some really good leaders in our senior class, and we've had good leaders in the past. This year it's just a little bit different. These guys have been really invested for 4 years, and they care. They want to play. They want to win. They want to do well. They're really competitive, and they're trying to bring everybody else along with them. And that's really what we've got to have. But we're gonna lean on those guys to try to keep everybody else dialed in. And you're exactly right. It comes down to focus. If things don't go well, it's really easy to use the weather or whatever, something else, an outside thing as a crutch or as a reason for why things don't go well. But good teams respond to that. Good teams don't use that as a reason or as an excuse. They just play through it, bounce back, and keep going. So hopefully that can carry us tonight a little bit.
Well, Class 2A District 1 is a tough, grueling schedule this season, and we're just getting started with it. So far through weeks 1 and 2, how is your team doing with the bumps and bruises going into the first week of district play?
We've been really fortunate up to this point. We haven't had any major injuries. We got a few little dings here and there, but that's expected. I mean, football's a really physical game, especially when you're playing good teams. So, we do things in practice to try to limit contact and to try to get guys off the field, just get some work in, get off the field, and prioritize rest. So we've been really fortunate that we've been able to stay pretty healthy up to this point. We don't have anybody out right now.
Well, Coach, obviously going into tonight's battle here against the Lions, the big thing is what are going to be some of the keys that your team needs to accomplish to make sure you come away with a victory?
Well, on the offensive side of the ball, we've got to be able to be consistent. Last week we hit some big plays, and then we just kind of stalled out a few times. We got another drive going late in the game, and then just kind of stalled out because we misread some things or missed a few blocks or just a couple things, and that can't happen this week. We've got to be consistent. We've got to hold on to the ball on offense, and then defensively we've got to be able to stop their run game. We've got to be able to keep their quarterback contained, which is a lot easier said than done. He's a really good athlete. He's a good player. He can sling it around when he needs to, but we've got to be able to slow that run game down if we're going to have any type of success on defense this week.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you spending some time with us here this week, and we wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That is the head coach of the Unity Christian Knights, Josh Van Kempen. We'll be back with more of the pregame show when we return.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show. It's time to talk Central Lyon George Little Rock football with the head coach of the Lions, Curtis Eben. Coach, thanks for joining us once again.
Hey, thanks for having me, Joel.
Coach, let's talk a little bit about last week. You had to go on the road to West Sioux, a game that we looked at the tape. We looked at what they could do. We expected that to be a tough battle against that West Sioux Falcons football team, going on the road, facing that adversity as well. But your team really answered the bell, and they came ready to play.
They did. Going into the game, we talked about ball control, winning the line of scrimmage, limit our turnovers, and defensively getting the ball. And, I felt like all those phases we did an excellent job of throughout the entire game Friday night. And it just speaks volumes for our coaches and what they prepared our guys to do, and then our guys going out there and executing everything that we talked about throughout the week.
Well, everybody was talking about Zach Lutmer, the performance he put on, 5 touchdowns for your young quarterback. But really, you also have to talk about the value of that defense, putting up the shutout and allowing under 100 total yards on the week.
Yeah, that's true. It's one of those things that when you read the paper, you're probably thinking you read a lot about Zach Lutmer. But I tell you what, our defense is through the first 2 weeks has played outstanding. our guys are flying to the ball. They understand the concept of what's going on. They get lined up correctly. Forced a couple of turnovers last week. To hold Westsu to 80 yards total offense was a huge task for our guys, and they really came through. And it was fun watching them run around. I think they were having fun, and it just makes the game a little more exciting.
Well, let's put last week behind you. Let's move on to this week, and going on the road once again, another ranked team. But this team in Unity Christian brings a whole different dynamic than what Westsu did.
They do. They're definitely a lot more balanced type of team. Their quarterback is an extremely gifted kid, has speed, has size, moves around extremely well. They got a wide receiver that is really smooth runner, great hands. And so, their line ain't big. We're going to size up really well with them, but they are a very athletic line, along with their tailback, who completes the whole circle for their offense. Defensively, they run a 3-4, like a cover 2 shell on the back of that. And they, they don't do a lot of things flashy on defense. They line up and they do the little things right. And that's, good football teams are like that, and they're definitely a good football team all the way around.
Well, it's a team that we haven't faced in the last couple of years. Obviously, they were down in Class 1A. What do you do as getting prepared for a team that you're not so familiar with?
You just prepare as you would prepare any other week. You watch tape, put guys in position to make plays, understanding concept-wise what they're trying to achieve, and then go out and get after it for 4 quarters. The biggest thing is we got to win the line of scrimmage battle again this week. Got to take care of the football. It sounds like it's going to be a wet, rainy night tonight for us out there. Not a lot of, just not a heavy rain, but a constant drizzle. So, again, it makes that ball slippery, wet, gloves are wet, and so our guys have got to take care of the football. We got to create turnovers on the defensive side of the ball, and so, it's an exciting task for us, and another exciting game for us, and I think our kids are ready to go.
Well, you alluded to it a little bit, obviously, with the wetness of the conditions out there, that rain that's going to come out there, the football, maintaining possession of it. You're also going to be on turf, so the footing should be a little bit easier to deal with on the turf. But how do you expect that rain and being on the turf and all that to try and affect this game?
That's a big, being on the turf is definitely a plus tonight. Northwestern's field, you're not going to have quite the slippage you would on a grass, a natural field. So, definitely that's an advantage. But it's an advantage for both teams. It levels that playing field out. And so, but, our guys played on turf last week. They got used to it a little bit, and now we go to another great facility at Northwestern College here to play Unity. So, it's just going to be, again, if the ball's wet and how much hanging on to it, taking care of the ball. And, we just got to control the line of scrimmage, get our running game going. Hopefully we don't have to pass that much, and we can just rely on our running game, and that's kind of the ultimate goal offensively for us tonight. And defensively, we want them to run the ball as much as possible, and the fact that we feel pretty good about our run defense and where we're at with it.
Well, Coach, obviously starting off district play here tonight with Unity Christian, and just the beginning of District 1 play, and we always know how tough it is up here in Northwest Iowa. How is your team looking going into district play with the bumps and bruises?
Yeah, we're looking so far. Last week we lost Damian Kellerman for the game, but he's back this week. He's had a good week of practice. We had some bumps and bruises here and there, but for the most part we're healthy, and that's part of having a winning football team is you got to stay healthy, and so on and off the field for that matter this year. So. Our guys are healthy. They feel good. We had a great week of practice, and we're looking forward to tonight's contest.
What are some of the keys to picking up a win tonight on the road?
I think it goes back to what I alluded to earlier, and the fact that it definitely starts in the line of scrimmage, both sides of the ball, and then taking care of the football. Limit our turnovers, create some turnovers, and then defensively get into the ball. We got to rally to the football here. We've done a nice job this week, but we're going to see a lot more dynamic offense. We're going to see a lot more, we got to communicate better on the defensive side. They run a lot of wheel routes, crossing routes, and things like that we got to communicate across the board throughout our secondary. And then offensively, we just got to establish a run, make them start guessing a little bit where we're going, how we're attacking, and obviously get Lutmer in the open field to make some plays. So, if we can do a couple of those things pretty well tonight, I'll feel pretty good about the end of the game.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you each and every week, and we wish you the best of luck tonight.
I appreciate your time again, Joel.
That is the head coach of the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions, Curtis Eben. We'll be back with more of the pregame show when we return.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
And we welcome you back here to Culver Field on the campus of Northwestern College for tonight's football matchup between the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions and the Unity Christian Knights. The Lions of CLGLR come in 2-0 overall, as well as the Unity Christian Knights. Both teams ranked into the top 10, and a great battle here in District 2A, or in Class 2A, District 1 here tonight, as they will start the district play here in Orange City. The Lions are on the road once again this week. They'll go on the road again next week as they will head to Sheldon, but first they need to get through Unity Christian and worry about that one as well. My name is Joel Visk. Glad to have you along on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Glad to be able to provide this view and the audio for you here tonight. We want to definitely thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin and Company, and the Pepsi Beverage Company for providing this coverage for you. Big thanks to them for all of their coverage. Make sure you're a subscriber here to our CL Broadcast Network here on YouTube, and we will give you notifications of what we have coming at you. Obviously, next week we'll have football at Sheldon. The 25th, we'll have football at home against Sioux Center, and then September 29, we will have volleyball versus MOC Floyd Valley. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and you'll be able to keep up on that, as well as going to the Central Lyon website and checking out the calendar there. So there's plenty of things to take a look at on our calendar. We remind you of that and all the things happening around CL and George Little Rock. Here at Culver Field in Orange City, rain falling over the field. A slight rain at times. It picks up a little bit and heavier. You can't really see it through the camera, but there is a steady rain over the field. Not much wind here at Culver Field, but there is a steady rain. So that is something that will be addressed here. We talked to both coaches. You heard from Josh Van Kempen of Unity and Curtis Eben from Central Lyon George Little Rock. Both coaches discussed and stressed the point of being focused and holding on to the football here tonight and making minimal mistakes. They know they're playing tough teams. They both know they've got a tough task in front of them and don't want to give the other team any extra advantage there by putting the ball on the ground. And that is definitely going to be a task and something we'll have to watch out for as Unity Christian, as they come in. Their starting lineup is loaded with seniors and juniors. That helps them out as they move up into Class 2A from Class 1A. And they start things off at quarterback with a senior, Clayton Bosma. Got a full year at quarterback last year. Now he is back in the saddle as well. Starting tailback, Logan Franken, a senior, and Tanner Scouten, the wide receiver. The three main threats for Unity Christian, all seniors. Not anyone lower than a junior. Now on the other side of the football, Central Lyon George Little Rock, Zach Lutmer out there, and tailback Caden Van Berkom, both sophomores, and getting into the playing time. That's the things you worry about, experienced versus inexperienced, and especially when it comes into tight football games with rain in the forecast, you definitely need to make sure you pay attention to those things out there. As Unity Christian makes their way onto the field, we'll take a break. We'll come back. When we start things up, we'll go to our national anthem, and we'll be back to more Central Lyon George Little Rock Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
And we welcome you back here to Corver Field on the campus of Northwestern College. Friday night football about ready to get underway. Rain falling over the field as the captains start making their way out onto the field for Central Lyon George Little and Unity Christian here tonight. Unity Christian sending a single man out there to do the field and do the coin toss for the Unity Christian Knights. That is Logan Franken, the tailback. Lions send Luke Rasmussen as their sole member out there as the captains wait at the hash marks. Coin toss in the air here. It looks like the Lions have won the toss. They will elect to defer, and Unity Christian will then definitely receive the football here as we will get things started. Both teams 2-0, both teams ranked in the top 10 of the current AP polls here tonight. District 1 play getting underway. We've made it through 2 weeks of non-district play, now into district play, and things really start to count, and we really start to move forward in this very young football season. Once again, my name is Joel Visk. Glad to have you along here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network, and glad we can provide this big thank you to all of our sponsors. Please patronize the sponsors you see throughout this broadcast. If nothing else, stop in there. If you know one of these sponsors, make sure you go in there and tell them thank you for making sure that this game is possible and you are able to watch it at home. Decent crowd on hand for the Lions out there in the visitor section, as it is a rainy night, so hopefully we have a lot of viewers here on the channel, and we're glad that we can do this so you can watch it from the comfort of your home where you can stay nice and dry like Sam and I are. Sam, our wonderful cameraman here, helping us out, and we're up in the friendly confines of the booth here at Northwestern College, so we do definitely appreciate that and always appreciate the hospitality that we get when we come to Orange City. Cooper Spees has the ball teed up here for the Lions, and he will ready to give the ball the boot. And we are underway here, a short kickoff down to the 20-yard line. Caught there by Tyler Wieringa as he brings it up the field. Not very much as the Lions able to pursue in quickness and bring him down at the 24-yard line, I do believe is where they will spot the football. First down and 10, they will say the 23-yard line is our starting point for the Unity Christian Knights. As we said, a senior and junior-laden team out there. They are led by Clayton Bonsma, the senior quarterback, a 60% passer here. He has thrown the ball all over the place, and his favorite target is Tanner Scouten, and he is a big target at that. Out there on the outside. Shotgun formation around, rolling around, throws out in the flat at the 30-yard line. It is caught at the 30-yard line by Bo Bile. Bile makes the catch to get things started, and we were wondering if it was going to be a run game or a passing game. And right off the bat, we've got a pass for 9 yards there from Unity Christian. Unity Christian likes to throw that football if they can. They'll line up, shotgun formation again, heavy to the right side. This time they'll hand off right up the middle. Goes to Franken. Franken powers ahead. Has enough for the first down as he picks up 3 yards. And a chain mover right off the bat here for Unity Christian. And that's something we don't have the luxury of seeing against this Lion defense. They have been stout all season long. They have not given up very many first downs, and they will be up to a challenge here tonight as Unity Christian is definitely going to test them. Knights come out empty set. They'll send 2 receivers to each side there. Bosma in the shotgun formation now brings Scouten in motion across. He'll roll out left side looking down the field. Just a little swing pass out to Scouten. He makes the catch, powers ahead, knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line, I do believe, for a pickup of 2, maybe 3 yards on first down. Quick little out pass there for Clayton Bosma. He has the option to either take off and run or get it to Scouten. That time he does. And Scouten powers ahead for a couple, just in a little extension of the run, but the Lions definitely need to be playing that option as well. Bosma once again will come out in the pistol formation, send twin receivers to each side, has Franken behind him. Man going in motion is Wieringa. Now Wieringa will set off right to his right side. They'll hand off. Now they'll hold. Quarterback around the end being pursued. Out goes around the 19 of Rasmussen as Rasmussen misses the tackle. Spies does bring him down finally after he makes it into Lion territory at the 45-yard line. Big gainer there on the option play. Around they go, and about 12 yards on the pickup for Clayton Bosma. Another first down and 10 here for Unity Christian. They've got things going so far. Lions trying to catch up here, trying to play and read the quarterback. Clayton Bosma, as we said last year, was thrown into the mix as a junior but has a full year of starting experience behind him. Wieringa in motion again will set up right side. They'll hand off Franken this time. He's hitting the backfield immediately, and a host of Lions are there to meet him. First man there, it looked like it was Lyle Moore, then Kalen Meyer coming up to clean him up. They'll give him the 45, so no gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down. That's what the Lions need to do, is get Unity Christian in the second and third down and long situations. Pistol formation again, 3 wide receivers to the left, Scouten wide to the left or to the right side. Quick pass underneath, hits the ground, as it is just short of his intended receiver, Wieringa, at the 40-yard line. So an incomplete pass will set up third down and 10, and the Lions trying to get a stop here on the first possession of the night. 9.5 minutes to play in this first quarter, all tied at 0. The first possession here for the Knights. Third down and 10 at the Lion 45-yard line. Twin receivers left, single to the right. Running backs in the backfield, now rolling out left side there is Bosma looking down the field. Now he's going to tuck and run. Nothing there. He is tackled and brought out of bounds. And the Lions dragging him out of bounds. Gable Van Beek, the sophomore linebacker, coming up there and creating a definite problem for Bosma. 4th down and 7 after only a 3-yard gain. And it's decision time for Unity. Will they go for it? Right now it looks like they are going to go for it on 4th down as they're in Lion territory. 4th down and 7, 3 wide receivers to the right side, a single to the left. They'll roll out right way with Bosma. He's looking downfield, has his man in the flat. Catch is made at the 36-yard line. A catch, but I do believe they're going to be about a yard short of the first down. Just a 6-yard pickup there by Bo Bile. Bo Bile makes the catch, but gets the feet down in bounds, but only 6 yards, and the Lions will hold on their first possession. Lions take over, first down and 10 at their own 36-yard line after the defensive stop. Lions will get their turn. They'll come out. Starting quarterback Zach Lutmer. He ran the show last week, and he was all over the place with his feet. We'll see what he can do here tonight. Pistol formation, hands off right side. Cooper Spies. Spies cuts it up the field. He's upended as he crosses the line of scrimmage out to the 39 and a pickup of 3. Spies, we see him go into the backfield. We see him move to the outside. We like to move him around as much as possible and keep teams guessing. He is definitely a breakout athlete wherever he is on the field. Pistol formation again, twin receivers left, single to the right there for the Lions. Spies in the shotgun behind him. They'll hand off once again to Spies. He'll power through, puts the head down out to the 45-yard line. Going to be a yard short, but we'll set up third down and about 1 for the Lions here, trying to move the chains and keep the ball moving and flip the field position. 6 yards on the pickup there for Spees. Good read for Zach Lutmer, knowing when to take and when to give. 3rd down and 1 now for the Lions. They'll set up in the pistol once again. Twins to the left, single to the right. Spees the lone back behind Lutmer. Lutmer's going to call it out. They'll bring a man in motion from right to left. That is Meyer. He'll set up as the power back. Once again, hand off up the middle to the 8. He'll break it to the outside. Has more yardage out to the 55-yard pickup for Cooper Spees. And the Lions have themselves a 1st down. Good push by the Lion offensive line there to get Spees. He had the 1st down, then went looking for more as he broke to the outside. Picked up 5 yards. He only needed 1. 1st down and 10 right at the midfield marker here for Central Lyon George Littlerock. 7:50 to go here in the 1st quarter, all tied at 0. Lions on their first possession of the night. Shotgun formation here for Lutmer this time. Twins to the right, single to the left. Lutmer keeps right up the middle, cuts through a few tackles across the 45 to the 43-yard line, and a 7-yard pickup for Zach Lutmer in his first run of the night. Lutmer does a very good job of seeing his blockers and hiding behind them and finding the open spaces there. He is tough to bring down. Not a very big kid, but definitely a tough man to tackle. 2nd down and 3 here for the Lions at the Unity Christian 43. Twins to the right, single to the left. Nobody in the backfield with Zach. Now a man coming in motion. That's Rasmussen. They'll hand off as he comes through, cuts it up the field, trips over his own man, and falls forward. Luke Rasmussen taken down at the 34-yard line. So a 7-yard pickup, another chain mover. And Luke Rasmussen, we saw him a little bit in week 1. We saw a little bit more of him last week in the game plan against West Sioux, and he has proven to definitely be a force to reckon with and somebody you're going to have to account for on the football field. Clock stopped momentarily there on the 1st down possession. 6:40 to play here in the 1st half. Lions on the move. 1st down and 10 at the Unity 34-yard line. Pistol formation, Caden Van Berkom behind Lutmer. Twin receivers to the right, single to the left. Meyer goes in motion, left to right. They'll hand off to Van Berkom right up the middle. He'll put the head down. He's met right at the line of scrimmage, and going nowhere is Van Berkom on 1st down. Good play there by the defense of Unity Christian to get in the backfield and disrupt the flow there. Got good penetration. Might have even lost about a half a yard there is Van Berkom, but nonetheless, it'll set up 2nd down and about 10 for CLGLR. Twin receivers to the right side here. We've got twin receivers tight to the left for Lutmer in that pistol formation. Van Berkom stands behind him. Putnam going in motion as he'll roll around, now rolling out right side. Lutmer looks in the flat, has Putnam at the 32. He'll cut inside the 20, down to about the 18-yard line. Good pickup there, good play, as they just put Putnam in the flat there. Easy pitch and catch for Lutmer, and another Lion 1st down. Taylor Putnam, a nice little addition there. He came on, he's a first-year varsity player, and moving the ball down the field. 16 yards on the reception. Shotgun formation, empty backfield this time for Lutmer, trying to go on a hard count, and nothing doing there. Now they'll reset. Twin receivers to the right, man in motion here. They'll hand off. It's Rasmussen over the left side, runs out the defender, cuts it up the field, and we'll get some positive yards, maybe a couple on 1st down there. Nice job by Rasmussen to avoid the first man and push ahead. They'll give him a yard on the carry. Second down and 9 here for the Lions as they are in the red zone at the 17-yard line. 4.5 to go in this 1st quarter. Twin receivers left, single to the right. Lutmer in the shotgun. Now they'll move Meyer to the right. Rolling out right side there. It is a quarterback run all the way. They'll seal him. Van Berkom, nice block. Gets Lutmer to the sidelines. He cuts it up the field. Going to be close to 1st down yardage here. We'll see. It might be at the 9. They might be about a yard short, and that's the way it looks like they're going to mark it. But a tough run there for Zach Lutmer. Good job there by the Lions offensive line and those running backs to get out in front. 3rd down and 1 coming. Third and 1 here for the Lions. They'll go into the heavy package as Lutmer comes under center. Full house in the backfield. Power eye to the left side. They'll hand off over the left side. That's Spees. He's got the first down and more inside the 5 to the 4, maybe the 3. They needed 1. They got 5 on the carry there, but it looks like the ball came out, and they're going to say a fumble by Spees, and Unity Christian comes up with it. A late call there, but a run for Spees had the first down, but a fumble gives the ball back to Unity Christian. Looked like Spees' forward progress was stopped, but the officials call for the fumble as they say he was not down by contact as of yet. So a big break there for Unity Christian. Lions were inside the 5-yard line looking to score here in the first quarter, and they turn it over on the fumble by Spees. A timeout being taken right now, the cleansing of the football and the players, the disinfection timeout being taken by the officials here on the change of possession. That has been the one good thing about this disinfection. It's supposed to be every 4 minutes of clock time. Officials have been really good about making sure it doesn't disrupt a drive or disrupt the momentum of play for a team. They will wait for a turnover, a possession change, or something like that before they call for it. So they've done a really good job with that so far, and one of those things we've got to work with here in the coronavirus COVID-19 situations, and it's what we work with, what we deal with. Nonetheless, as the Lions will come back out on defense here, they've got Unity Christian buried deep in their own territory at their own 5-yard line. 4:17 to play in the first quarter. All tied at 0. Both teams have had a possession. Lions just having theirs stopped at the 5-yard line on a Cooper Spees fumble. Shotgun formation for Bosma. He'll send 3 wide receivers to the left, single to the right. Drops back, quick slant pass, has his man at the 15-yard line. That is Scouten, and a nice 10-yard catch for Scouten there. An easy first down and an easy pass to get the Knights out of the shadows of their end zone. Scouten, a big target out there at 6'3", 165 pounds. Just gets those big hands up in the air and an easy slant play. First down and 10 here for the Knights. Pistol formation. They'll hand off Franken up the middle. Nothing doing that time. He meets a host of Lions, and they bring him to the ground. And Lyle Moore, it looks like Dylan Winkle in on that play. Kalen Meyer. And Josh Reeby, the top 3 guys there in the front line there. And it looks like we've got a Unity Christian Knight player down. We'll take a timeout for this injury. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
Back at Corver Field here in Orange City on the campus of Northwestern College, Unity Christian. Injured player was Logan Franken, the tailback for Unity Christian, and that's a tough go there on 2nd down and 9. Back to pass is Bosma. Quick pass in the short, out to the 20. Going to be a pickup of 3 there. Tyler Wieringa is his intended receiver. Wieringa makes the catch there for a 3-yard pickup. Set up 3rd down and about 7. Third and 7 here. That's a tough break there for the Knights. Having Unity Christian there, rolling out left side again, has his man, and a bobbling catch. I don't know if he caught it. They're going to say no. Tyler Wieringa had the flat there. He had the spot. He just couldn't hold on to the ball, and he bobbled it going out of bounds. That is a tough break. That was a 10-yard pickup for sure, and an easy first down for the Knights. And instead, Wieringa bobbles the ball, and they will be forced to punt this ball away. So the Lions catch a break of their own after fumbling inside the 5-yard line, and the Knights will be forced to punt the ball away. They did do a good job of getting out of the shadow of their end zone. Bosma back to do the punting duties here for the Knights. He will give the ball a boot, a nice high spiraling kick. Spees will catch it, now drop it at the 44, breaks up the field there, picks up about 4 yards on the return. And Cooper Spees is down there. He took quite the wallop on that play there. Spees is down, and it looks like they will help him up, and he should hobble his way back to the huddle. Spees got a good bounce there off the turf as the ball went through his hands. We saw that on the last possession. The rain is coming down there. The Lions having to really concentrate on hanging on to the football. Coach even talked about it in the pregame interview. And the Lions will go back on offense once again here. 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Still tied at 0. Lutmer in the shotgun will fake the hand. He'll take off left side. He'll be wrapped up as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Spins his way forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Going to give him 1 on the carry. Well read there by the Knights. We'll set up 2nd down and 9 here for the Lions. Lions on their second offensive possession here. They've got 2 stops on the defensive side. Had a good drive going on their first set, and just gave up the fumble inside the 5-yard line. Pistol formation, twin receivers to the right side. Van Berkom stands behind Lutmer. He'll fake the hand, rolls out right side, heavy pressure. Cutting back across the field is Lutmer. Flag will fly as Lutmer breaks down the sidelines, outruns the defense, cuts it inside the 15, runs inside the 10, cuts through a few more, tackled at the 4. But I do believe this is coming back. I think you're going to get a block in the back or a hold back here at the 45-yard line for the Lions. And you do see the Lion team starting to walk their way back here. And all that running for naught here by Zach Lutmer. A great athletic and great effort by Lutmer, but the block in the back will negate the play. Official threw it immediately as Lutmer was working around the left side. Wanted to roll out to the right and had 3 defenders in his face. He reversed field, and that's tough on an offensive lineman. When the quarterback reverses field and you're trying to play catch-up to the defense, that stuff does happen. So it'll remain 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down and about 20 here back at the 37-yard line of the Lions. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 2nd and 20, twin receivers to each side. Fake toss going right up the middle is Lutmer. Sidesteps a few defenders out to the 45-yard line. Pickup of 8 that time for Zach. Will set up 3rd down and 12. And Lions may be forced to throw the ball here. That's not their mantra. They've got the ability, but they would rather throw the ball when they want to, not when they have to. And we'll see what they choose to do here. Maybe they'll go for a run. If they can pick up half the yards, they might go for it on 4th down. Empty backfield here for Lutmer. Twin receivers right, single to the left. Lutmer's going to call it out. He'll roll. Now he'll hand off. Inside handoff to Van Berkom. Read well by the Knights there. They bottled that up in no time and tried to get by with the counter. Nothing doing there, and the Knights take him down. 4th down and an obvious punting situation here for Central Lyon George Little Rock. So the first quarter here, 2 possessions for each team so far, and no points on the board. Caden Van Berkom will go back to punt. He stands on his own 33-yard line. Tanner Scouten back to do the receiving duties for Unity Christian. Clean snap, clean punt, a high end-over-end punt. Scouten catches it at his own 18, dancing around some defenders, and finally brought down as he crosses the 25 to the 26. And Unity will set up from there. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Just 16 seconds to go here in this first quarter, all tied at 0. Possession change here once again. Unity Christian and Central Lyon George Little Rock both ranked in the top 10. We knew this was going to be a great matchup coming into tonight, and they have left nothing to desire here in the first quarter. Both teams have moved the ball a few times. Both teams have had defenses that have stood up to the task. Pistol formation here on first down for Bosma, and they will wrap around the tailback. Now they bring a man in motion. That is Scouten. Scouten rolls around. They roll left side. Quarterback run up the middle. Bosma bottled up right away. Brought down by Kalen Meyer after a gain of 2, and that should do it here for the first quarter. Clock will hit 0 after 1 quarter of play. We are all tied at 0 here in Orange City at Culver Field at Northwestern College. We'll take a quick break and be back with quarter number 2. You're listening to Central Lyon George Little Rock football on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
Back in Orange City here at Culver Field at Northwestern College, and the rain is coming down now. It is really pouring out there. You can see it on the field. You can see it on the camera a little bit. That is not the quality of the camera. That is the rain pushing down from above. You can hear it on the top of the press box, and we'll see how that affects these players going forward. Shotgun formation. Bosma back to pass. Looking left side down the field. It is picked off at the 50-yard line. Rex Van Wy stepping in front of the pass from his safety spot, and he falls down at the 49. The interception gives the Lions the ball back here at the midfield marker, and a big break there and a turnover to try and spark the Lions here in quarter number 2. Great start there to the quarter. Can't ask for much more. First play of quarter number 2, a pick for Rex Van Wy. Lions will set up at the midfield marker, first down and 10. Zach Lutmer will bring them back out on the field. Shotgun formation, empty backfield here for Lutmer. Twin receivers left, single to the right. Lutmer is going to call it out here on first down. He'll keep it himself right up the middle, has blockers in front, breaks to the outside. He's got some open room. He'll have a first down, drugged down at the 39-yard line, or the 41-yard line, I should say. And a big gainer there for the Lions, 10 yards on the carry, a first down and 10. Zach Lutmer, what a great run he had there, but the first 5 or 6 yards, he's just jumping in right behind Dylan Winkle. And the Lion offensive line getting a great push and allowing Lutmer then to do his thing once he gets to that second level. Ball right at the 40-yard line, first down and 10 here for the Lions. Pistol formation here, twins to the left, single to the right. Lutmer calls it out. He'll hand off right up the middle to Van Berkom. He's swallowed up immediately, powers ahead, and pushes his way across the 40-yard line for a pickup of about 1. And we'll set up second down and 9 Caden Van Berkom has not had much room to run here. The Unity Christian has really played up on him really well. And Van Berkom just 3 carries for 1 yard here so far. Second down and 9 here. Twin receivers left, single to the right. Lutmer alone in that shotgun formation. Unity playing up on the line. Man in motion is Putnam. They'll hand off to him over the right side. He'll cut it up the field. Sidesteps one defender, puts the head down, falls forward to the 31-yard line. Going to be a pickup of 9 for Putnam. And it will set up 3rd down and 1. Great game there for Putnam. Good kick-out block once again by the Lions, opening up some running lanes for these running backs. Third down and 1 here for the Lions as they come out in the power formation. Power I, powered to the left side. Lutmer under center. Spees is in the backfield. They'll hand off right up the middle. Caitlin Meyer will push the pile ahead. He'll pick up a tough 2 yards there, and they'll move the chains. Caitlin Meyer, his first carry of the night. A 2-yarder for the first down. Spot the ball. They'll spot it actually at the 28. It'll be a 3-yard pickup for Kalen. Nonetheless, still a first down here for CLGLR. Clock dips below 10 minutes to play. The rain has let up again. That's kind of been the way it has been. Consistently raining, harder at times. No wind really to deal with, just wet. Pistol formation. Lutmer brings a man in motion. That is Meyer from right to left. They'll hand off left side. Caden Van Berkom puts the head down. He's bottled up again after only a gain of 1. Van Berkom just a little bit too slow out there, not making the reads there. He's just powering his head down, putting the head down, powering ahead. And the linebackers are reading it very well for Unity Christian, able to jump all over it and not letting Van Berkom get loose and let him get free. Second down and 9 for the Lions. Twins to the right, single to the left. Empty backfield. Lutmer going to take off on his own. Cuts it up the field. Has positive yards down to the 25-yard line. A pickup of 2 on second down. That'll set up 3rd down and about 7 for CLGLR. Lions obviously in 4-down territory. Lions looking to the sidelines here to try and get the play call in. 3rd down and 7. Ball spotted at the Unity Christian 25-yard line. Lions had a shot in the first quarter, got inside the 5 and fumbled it away. Now looking for another shot at getting into the end zone here, all tied at 0. Back to pass is Lutmer. Screen pass over the top there to Van Berkom. Cuts it up the field inside the 25 to the 21. Going to be a 4-yard pickup. Still a couple yards short, though, on the reception there for Caden Van Berkom on the screen pass. Well read by Unity Christian once again, and they will set up 4th down and roughly 3 for CLGLR. Rain coming down there, and you see Lutmer bringing a dry towel out, letting him dry his hands off. Lutmer will come out here in the shotgun formation. They'll send trip receivers to the right side. Now they're going to bring Rasmussen back across to the left. And some confusion by the Lions, and Lutmer will call timeout. 7:36 to play here in the second quarter. All tied at 0. We'll take a timeout as well and be back with more Lion football on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Back at Culver Field in Orange City. 7:36 to play here in the second quarter. All tied at 0. Lions looking at a 4th and 3 at the Unity Christian 21-yard line. Lions looking to extend this drive here. It started early in the second quarter on a Rex Van Wy interception. Lutmer calls it out, brings Rasmussen in motion from right to left. He rolls out left side. He's going to dump over the top there. It's Rasmussen, and he will run, dives, takes contact in for the end zone, and a touchdown as Luke Rasmussen goes 21 yards, and the Lions are on the board first. Rasmussen took a hit at the 2-yard line, stretched the ball across, and able to score the touchdown. The Lions were very close earlier to scoring the touchdown, but fumbled it away. This time they cash in. 7.5 to go in the second quarter. Lions will bring on the swinging gate. Here comes the Lion line. On to do the kicking duties again is Cooper Spees. Lutmer to hold. Ball is down. Boot is up. And the kick is good. 7:29 to go in the second quarter. Lions get on top here at 7-0. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
Back at Corver Field, Joel Viss with you here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Lions finally getting on the board here. Halfway through quarter number 2, they take the first lead of the night at 7-0 over Unity Christian in a battle of two top 10 teams. Lions came in ranked number 4 in the AP polls, where Unity Christian was ranked number 7. Both teams undefeated heading into District 1 play here tonight as they kick it off. Elsewhere around the district, MOC Floyd Valley is at West Lyon, and Sheldon is at Sioux Center here in Class 2A District 1. Lions will come on once again. Cooper Spees on to do the kicking duties. And they will set the ball up at the 40-yard line. Lions defense has been pretty solid here so far, forcing one turnover and getting a few stops, but need to keep up and keep the pressure on here as they hold on to a 1-touchdown lead. Spees will do the kicking. Tanner Scouten back to do the receiving, as well as Tyler Wieringa. Spees a little pooch kick here to the 30-yard line. Ball is caught there at the 30 by Wieringa. He'll push it ahead to the 36. So a 6-yard gain. Well, they'll give him the 37, and a good starting field position here for Unity Christian. Just under 7.5 to play here in the first half. Lions definitely would like a stop here if they could force a 3-and-out and see if they can't get the ball back with a little bit of time and see if they can't put some points on the board as well. Shotgun formation here for Bosma. Calls it out. He'll hand up the middle to Franken. Franken is hit immediately and brought down. And coming through there, Dylan Winkle, he put the first pads on him as he went down. He made sure to grab onto a leg and not let him go anywhere. Good to see Franken back in the game, though, as he went down earlier in the first quarter. No gain on that play. Second down and 10 here for Unity Christian at their own 37-yard line. Clayton Bosma in the pistol formation. Twins to the left, single to the right here. Man in motion is Scouten. They will hand off to him over the right sidelines to pursue. He switches field, wrapped up in the backfield, and the Lions able to corral him for a loss of 1, maybe 2 on the play there. Nice job there by the Lions. Lyle Moore shut that down, brought him back into Kalen Meyer and Dylan Winkle. Scouten with a 1-yard loss here on there, sets up 3rd down and 11 now. Passing situation for Unity Christian, not something they're uncomfortable with. They definitely like to throw the ball around. Bosma leads District 1 in passing percentages. Back to pass he goes. Rolling right side is Bosman. Now he's going to tuck and run. Now he throws at the last second. Oh, Rex Van Wy just about steps in front. He had the ball. It hit him in the numbers and just dropped it there. Great play and great feel for the ball. Rex Van Wy knocks it down nonetheless. It'll be 4th down and a punting situation for Unity Christian. 6:03 to go here in the second quarter. Great job there by the Lions, only leaving a minute and a half off the clock there on that offensive set for the Knights, and looking to get the ball back here in some decent starting field position. Bosma back to boot. He'll give it a high spiraling kick once again. Spees is under it at the 27-yard line, breaking for the right sideline, and he is brought down as he crosses the 30 to the 32. Good pursuit by Unity Christian to get on over there and make the tackle. That was Sam Eppinga, the junior. Under 6 to play here, and the Lions looking to extend their lead here. If nothing else, they want to at least run all the time off the clock and not give Unity another sniff here before the half. Lutmer will come back out here, and he'll set up. He'll bring the play in from the sidelines. Rex Van Wy wide to the left side. Cooper Spees wide to the right. Now Putnam will join him on the right side. Caden Van Berkom stands behind Lutmer in that pistol formation. 1st down and 10 for the Lions. They'll hand off left side. Caden Van Berkom nowhere going. Again, he'll be wrapped up in the backfield. Dropped for a loss of 1 on the carry. And Caden Van Berkom, just some tough sledding for him here. The Knights are all over it. Anytime Caden touches the ball, the Knights have been ready for it. Clock is on the move here, 5.5 to play. 2nd down and 11 now for the Lions. We'll see what they choose to do here. As we said, if nothing else, they don't want to give the ball back and give Unity another chance here. Pistol formation again, twins to the right, singles to the left. Now a man in motion, that's Putnam. They'll fake to him, hand up over the middle. That goes to Meyer, I do believe. Meyer pushes the ball ahead to the 35-yard line, a pickup of 4 for Kalen Meyer. Meyer now into the backfield. He brings a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more speed. Not necessarily the size, but definitely some of the speed that he carries, maybe catching Unity Christian off guard. 3rd down and 7 now for the Lions at their own 35-yard line. Leading 7-0 here in the second quarter. Man in motion is Putnam once again. He'll roll out. Right side is Lutmer looking into the flat. Now deep down the field, throws back across the body. Has Rasmussen at the 45-yard line. 10-yard pickup for the Lions, and they will move the chains. Nice find there for Zach Lutmer. Luke Rasmussen doing a good job of catching that ball. Thrown a little bit on his back shoulder, but makes a nice catch at the 45 to extend this drive. Clock on the move, under 4:20 to play. Lions looking to move it down the field for a chance at some scores. 2 receivers to each side. Man in motion is Rasmussen, right to left. Lutmer rolling left side, now looking down the field, throws it deep down the sidelines there. Just about has Putnam as it is just over the outstretched hands. And he falls incomplete with just about 4 minutes to play in this second quarter. 2nd down and 10 now for the Lions at their own 45. Leading 7-0 here. Had a chance in the first quarter. Fumbled it away inside the 5-yard line. And then held on here and got a turnover to start the second quarter. And able to drive that down on the short field and punch it in for 7. On a 21-yard pass play from Lutmer to Rasmussen. 2nd and 10 here for the Lions. Man in motion is Putnam. Fake to him. Up the middle they go Van Berkom. Van Berkom puts the head down, pushes ahead to the 48-yard line. Pickup of 3 that time for Caden. Clock again on the move. Like I said, the Lions don't necessarily, if they're not going to score, they definitely want to make sure there is no time left on the clock. Third down and 7 here, 3.5 to play in the second quarter. Lions with that 1 touchdown lead, taking their time in the huddle as the play clock dips below 10. Twin receivers to each side, shotgun formation for Lutmer. Man in motion is Putnam. They'll let him go through. Rolling out right side is Lutmer. Looks deep down the field. Has Rasmussen at the 30-yard line. He's breaking down the sidelines. He is tackled at the 10. A great run there. Great catch by Rasmussen just over top of the defender there, and he makes a leaping catch, keeps his feet, and goes inside the 10-yard line. Well, they're going to say the knee went down at about the 11. Nonetheless, a great pitch and catch there. Lutmer to Rasmussen once again, and the Lions are in business with 3 minutes to play. Lions go into the power I formation. Power to the left side. Lutmer under center. Toss over the left side goes to Spees. He's breaking for the corner. Looks to cut it up the field. Inside the 5, down to the 4. And a 7-yard pickup there for Cooper Spees as the Lions are driving here again. Second down and 2 is what they will say at the 4-yard line. Lions can get a first down without scoring. 2:15 to play here. Power I formation. Lutmer under center again. Now they'll rotate. Power I to the right side. Ball hits the ground, and the flags fly early. And that might be a blessing in disguise. A false start on the Lions will keep possession of the football as the ball hit the turf. Lutmer never got it out of the center. A 5-yard penalty will push them back to the 9-yard line and set up second down and 7. .205 to go here on the clock here. Lions looking to punch one in before the end of the half. Clock back on the move. Lions need to go 9 yards to pay dirt here to try and push this one in right before the half. Give themselves a little bit of breathing room. Shotgun formation. Twins right. Single left. Hand off. Nope. Lutmer keeps right up the middle, and he will fight through and walk in for the 9-yard touchdown. Zach Lutmer, his first rushing touchdown of the night, will put the Lions ahead 13-0 with a minute and a half to go here in the second quarter. Zach Lutmer taking it all by himself. Great read to pull the ball away from Caden Van Berkom. Takes off down the field. Had some good blockers out in front, but runs through a couple of arm tackles to punch it in for the 6. Lutmer back on to do the holding duties. Spees on to do the kicking here for the Lions. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and that is good as well. 1:36 to go here in the second quarter. Lions lead 14-0. We'll be back with more Lion football on the CL Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back at Corver Field, Joel Viss with you here at Northwestern College. Lions punch it in again here late in the second quarter, a minute 36 on the clock. 14-0, the Lions lead here over Unity Christian. Getting ready to close out the first half of play here with just a minute and a half to go. Unity Christian would definitely like to see if they can't get a quick strike and get back into a one-touchdown territory. Cooper Spees will tee the ball up here as he will talk to his teammates and break them out. Back to do the return duties again is Scouten and Wieringa. Kick down the sidelines there, the right side goes to the deep man, which is Jacob Van Dong. Van Dong pushes the ball ahead across the 35 to the 37. Good starting field position once again here for Unity Christian, and we'll see what they can do. A big play offense. They know how to score, and they definitely have that deep threat ability with Tanner Scouten. He knows how to get down the field, He's got a 72-yard touchdown to his credit already this season, so the Lions need to be on their toes and prepared. Pistol formation here for Unity as Bosma talking it over with the running backs. Twins to the left, single to the right. Fakes the hand, rolls out right side. Now rolling around there, flag flies. We've got holding on the sidelines there, and another flag will fly. And this might go on defensive holding or pass interference against Poletsky, and those might be offsetting penalties, and we may redo this down. Winkle was held there on the sidelines there off the end, but some definite contact between Poletsky and the intended receiver down the field, which was Terrell Holsoff. Officials meeting here at midfield. We will have holding against the Unity and a defensive pass interference against the Lions, so we will bring it back and replay first down. Minute 20 to go here. First down and 10 at the 39-yard line for Unity Christian. Knights trying to get a quick score here if they can't push the ball down, and they want to cut into this 14-0 lead. Knights will send twin receivers to the right side, single to the left, shotgun or pistol formation for Bosma. He'll fake the hand, roll out right side, quarterback option. Lions playing off. Moving up the field there, Bosma puts the head down. He's brought down, and they'll say he is brought down out of bounds at the 47-yard line. About an 8-yard pickup there for Bosma. Got knocked out of bounds, so he will stop the clock at a minute 13. Bosma moves it closer to the midfield marker. Second down and 2 now for Unity Christian at their own 47-yard line. Pistol formation. They'll hand off this time up the middle. Franken going nowhere there. The Lions just drive him back. That is Reeby. Reeby came blowing through the middle of the field. They shoved him 20 yards back before Franken got called for the forward progress of -2 yards. Dylan Reeby, Josh Reeby and Dylan Winkle coming through there, but Reeby was the first one, just a bull rush. Huge play as he knocks him back 2 yards on the carry there. Third down and 5, 40 seconds to play. Pistol formation, twins left, single to the right. They'll fake the hand, rolling out left side now is Bosma. He's just holding on to the ball. He's going to shoot for the sidelines, gets positive yards across the 45 to the 46, picked up the 2 that Franken lost, and we'll stop the clock at 30 seconds. Fourth down and about 3 now for Unity Christian. It looks like they will be forced to punt this ball away. On to do the kicking duties here is Clayton Bosma again, so you need to be aware of the fake at the midfield marker. Lions will send one man back to do the return duties. Bosma will boot the ball away, just a low squib kick. The Lions will let it go, let it roll inside the 10-yard line. It'll roll inside the 5 to the 3, down to the 2, and be downed with 18 seconds on the clock. Well, the clock man will stop it at 16. The Lions buried deep in their own territory here, and they will come out and see what they can do as there is a penalty flag on the field here. Holding against Unity Christian. Lions are going to make them re-kick that one as they will push the ball back there. A great punt there by Clayton Bosma to get the top roll, let it roll inside of the 5-yard line, but nothing doing there as they will push the ball back there. Lion defensive pressure once again getting to Unity Christian. Man credited with the hold there for Unity was Jacob Dragstra. He's over on the sidelines trying to talk to the coach about it. That will push the ball back all the way to the Unity 30-yard line. That is a 16-yard penalty. That's a tough penalty there on that punt, as it was a great punt inside the 5. And now Bosma stands at his own 19 to give it another try. High spiraling kick this time will go up and over. Lutmer will make the catch at the 35, breaking to the left side. Cuts it up the field. Lutmer is out in the open across the 40. Sidesteps a defender inside the 30 with 2 seconds on the clock. 1 second. Now they'll let the clock dip out. We'll have to see if they put a couple seconds back on there and give Lutmer a shot as he returned it to the 30-yard line. Lutmer was brought down with 2 seconds on the clock, and the officials will come out and they will tell him to put 2 seconds back up on the board. A great return for Zach Lutmer at the 30-yard line, and the Lions are going to have a shot at a 30-yard Hail Mary into the end zone. Lions will talk this one over here as we'll have the officials timeout. We'll take one as well, and we'll be back for this final play of the second half. And you're listening to Lion Football on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Back at Corver Field here in Orange City, Joel Viss with you. Lions leading 14-0. 2 seconds to go in the first half. Zach Lutmer with a 40-yard punt return down to the 30-yard line. And the Lions have 2 seconds on the clock to get one last play and take a heave towards the end zone and see if they can't squeeze out and make it a 3-touchdown game. Lutmer will come out in the shotgun. Twin receivers set off to each side. The final play here of the first half. Lions are going to take a shot at the end zone. Man in motion is Rasmussen, right to left, cutting down the field, dropping back to pass. Lutmer heaves it down the sidelines. Jump ball in the end zone is picked off by Tanner Scouten. He's reversing field, and the ball is called dead there. I think they're going to say that Scouten caught it at the goal line. And if you make the interception in the end zone, they call it a touchback immediately with no chance to return. Unity Christian definitely talking that one over. And we'll see. They're going to call an untimed down there, I do believe, and we're going to try this one again. The officials, an inadvertent whistle, I do believe, was called. As Scouten made the catch right at the goal line, he took off down the sidelines, had lots of open room to run. The rule, though, is if it goes into the end zone, it's a touchback. The ball was blown dead, so we will have one untimed down here for the Lions. And the ball was brought out here back, and we'll see. It looks like the Lions are going to go on defense. They will credit the interception, but the ball was blown dead in the end zone, so it'll go to the 20-yard line as a touchback for Unity Christian. So a one untimed down for Unity Christian. They are not thrilled with the fact that they didn't get the return there from Scouten, but nonetheless they do get the stop there and don't give up the points. So first down and 10 here for Unity Christian. No time on the clock, and untimed down here to close out the first half. Unity will, we'll see if they give it a heave or if they just try and run it up the middle. Looks like they will. They'll give it off to Franken. He'll power ahead. He'll have a very close to a first down. Looks like he might be down at the 29-yard line. 9-yard pickup there, but that will do it. That'll bring us to the end of the first half of play. And after one half, the Lions are leading Unity Christian 14-0. We'll take a timeout and be back with our halftime report when we return to Central Lyon George Little Rock Lion football on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin and Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
And we welcome you back here to Corver Field on the campus of Northwestern College. At the half, the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions are leading Unity Christian by a score of 14-0 in a battle of top 10 teams as we open up District 1 play here tonight. Both teams came in ranked in the Associated Press top 10 polls. The Lions come in ranked number 4 by the Associated Press, and the Knights of Unity Christian are ranked at number 7. Both teams undefeated on the season so far. You can see on the screen being entertained by the Unity Christian dance squad out there. Once again, we say a big thank you to our sponsors who make this broadcast possible. If nothing else, that if you can't stop into their business, we hope you can patronize them. If nothing else, tell them thank you for making football and all the Central Lyon activities possible here on our Central Lyon network. We definitely invite you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and that way we can give you updates on upcoming events coming up and around the corner. And you can also follow Central Lyon on Facebook and on Twitter, and they will keep you up to date on all the events happening as well. Upcoming events here on the Broadcast Network. Next Friday night, the Lions will go on the road for the third week in a row. They will head over to Sheldon to do battle with the Orabs. That is next Friday night, kickoff set for 7 o'clock. Following week, on September the 25th, the Lions will be back at home to play Sioux Center. And then on Tuesday, September 29th, the volleyball team will host MOC Floyd Valley with first serve at 6:50 for the Lady Lions there. They picked up a nice win the other night over George Little Rock. Had a win earlier over Spirit Lake earlier in the week. So nice job for the Lady Lions here earlier in the season. Lion JV and freshman teams were over here at Corver Field earlier in the week on Tuesday. They played MOC Floyd Valley. The freshmen came away with a 33-12 win over the Dutchmen, and the JV squad came away with a 15-0 victory over the Dutchmen. So a nice job by the CLGLR football squad. All three aspects here, freshman, JV, and varsity, undefeated so far on the season. The varsity squad looking to keep that intact with that 14-0 lead. As we said, this opens up District 1 play. Both of these teams are undefeated across the board. MLC Floyd Valley is at West Lyon. Last time we heard, West Lyon was leading MLC Floyd Valley 14-0 in the second quarter. And Sheldon is at Sioux Center, and that is what's going on this week. Next week, as we said, the Lions will head to Sheldon. Sioux Center will be at MLC Floyd Valley, and Unity Christian. The Knights, the test doesn't get any harder or any easier, as they will travel to West Lyon next Friday night. 14-0 is the lead here for the Lions in the first half. None of the Lions or the Knights got on the board in the first quarter of play. Lion defense has stood tall so far here tonight and not given Unity Christian much of an opportunity. Lions had an opportunity in quarter number 1, but fumbled the ball away inside the 5-yard line. And then opening up quarter number 2, Rex Van Wy got a pick at midfield, gave the Lions a short field, and they were able to march it down. And Luke Rasmussen, a 21-yard catch from Zach Lutmer, extra point from Speeds was good, made it 7-0 with 7.5 to play in the first half. Lions once again got a big return there for the Lions, got a punt and took over at around the midfield marker once again, and able to march it down the field, and Zach Lutmer scores from 9 yards out on the touchdown run. The extra point from Spees was good again, giving the Lions a 14-0 lead here at the half. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the stats from that first half. 14-0 Lions lead here in Orange City over Unity Christian. You're listening to Lion Football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back at Corver Field here at Northwestern College, Lions leading Unity Christian here tonight, 14-0 at the half. And the Lions have had a good run of it here in the first half, a tougher test with Unity Christian. They have definitely stood up and given the Lions some fits there. And the defense for the Unity Christian Knights have really caused the Lions to really concentrate on what they've had to do. They do lead 14-0, but Lions have taken advantage of some short fields to get to that point. Lions are consistent, but definitely have to keep moving the ball ahead and need to keep working the way they've got it going. Zach Lutmer leading the way here on the ground. He's got 7 carries for 45 yards and that 1 touchdown there late in the first half. Lions 23 carries for 99 yards as a team. And as we said, Lutmer leading the way there. Zach Lutmer, 5 of 8 passing the ball here tonight with 1 touchdown and an interception, 92 yards to his credit. Luke Rasmussen leading the way there. He's got 3 catches for 72 yards. He obviously had that 21-yard touchdown catch there midway through the second quarter, but also picked up a big 10-yard pickup there on 3rd down. He got a nice 10-yard reception and then had a 41-yard catch, which he had to go up for over top, and the ball just floated over the defender and into Rasmussen's hands. As you see the Lions starting to come back onto the field here for the second half. They will start stretching out a few minutes away. But the Lions definitely doing what they need to do and need to just continue to work in the second half and keep going that way. For the Lion defense, they have stood tall here tonight as well. They have been up to the challenge in this rainy weather. And just holding Unity Christian to 11 carries for 36 yards on the ground. Clayton Bosma has been the leader there, as Logan Franken has normally led the way there. He came in tonight with 45 carries, leading Unity Christian on the ground. But tonight it's been Clayton Bosma, as Franken has been held to just 10 yards rushing so far, 9 of those coming on that last run before the half when the Lions were in a prevent defense. Bosma, we knew that coming in, that he liked to throw the ball around. Hasn't had the opportunity to do it a whole lot, obviously the rainy weather there. And the Lions playing tough D have limited his opportunities. He is 5 of 8 passing the ball as well for 31 yards and has that interception. Bo Bile and Tanner Scouten sit with 15 and 13 yards respectively receiving here. So the Lion defense doing a nice job once again, holding Unity Christian to under 70 yards in the first half. And we'll see what they can come up with in the second half. If the defense keeps setting up the offense with some short fields and giving the Lions plenty of opportunities to march the ball down the field, the Lions will start with the football in the second half of play as they kicked off to begin the game. They won the toss and deferred. Unity Christian took the ball, and the Lions will start with the football here in the second half. So we'll take one more break, and we'll come back with that second half of play live from Corver Field at Northwestern College. Central Lyon George Litterock leading Unity Christian 14-0. We'll be back with the second half and more on Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
And we're back at Corver Field, ready to start the second half of play here tonight. Unity Christian has the ball teed up, and Clayton Bosma will do the kicking duties here for the Knights. Back deep to do the returning duties for the Lions is Lutmer and Spees. Coming up and getting the ball. Actually, it's Putnam. Putnam will try and cross the 20, loses his footing there as he slips at the 22-yard line. Lions will start there. Probably one of their worst starting field positions of the night so far. Lions will kick off there. Nothing more that Coach Eben would like to do here is just to run a lot of clock off this and just ground and pound, wear down Unity Christian, and put some points on the board at the end of this drive. But nothing less than a big drive here. He'd like to take 5, 6, maybe even 8 minutes off the board if he can. And the Lions will line up. Shotgun formation, twins to the right, single to the left. Lutmer has Van Berkom alongside him. They'll hand off Rasmussen over the left side. He step ladders his way to the corner, cuts it up the field across the 30. First down yardage and more. 11 yards for Luke Rasmussen, and he has had quite the night so far. Luke Rasmussen, 11 yards on that carry there. He's got the running ability. He's got the the catching ability. And he gives the Lions a first down and a great start to the second half of play. Lions leading 14-0 here at the half. Would like to make that a 3-touchdown lead and give themselves a cushion against a very talented Unity Christian squad. You know they're not going to give up. Twins to the left, single to the right, shotgun formation, man in motion, fake the hand. Lutmer just about loses his feet but does stand up. Crosses the line of scrimmage where he has stood up at the 38-yard line. A 5-yard pickup there, and a nice job by Lutmer. It looked like he could have gone down for a no gain, but able to stumble ahead for a 5-yard pickup. Second down and 5 now for the Lions. Clock is on the move. And Lutmer down there tying his shoe. The officials might stop the clock here for an official's timeout for an equipment check, but they will not. They'll keep the clock running. Under 10 seconds on the play clock. Lions are going to have to hustle up as they hurry up to the field. Lutmer up under center. He'll hike it, go ahead, quarterback sneak, push the pile ahead. He's going to be very close to a first down again. Great push by that offensive line. Dylan Winkle, Josh Reeby, Lyle Moore up there. You see Cale Schulte pushing ahead. The Lions will get 5 yards. They'll get a first down. And a quick decision there by the Lions, just trying to get the ball up and going ahead, and turns into something positive. First down and 10 for the Lions. Twin receivers left, single to the right, shotgun formation. Lutmer calls it out, sends his man in motion. That's Rasmussen again over the right side. Has blockers out in front across the 50, the 45, the 40. A flag comes down as the Lions will probably get called for the area of a hold. But some great blocking out in front for Luke Rasmussen. He had a first down, but looks like the Lions will be bringing that one back. Flag flies right at the first down marker, so it looks like we will go back from there and set up again, first down and 10. Officials calling for the hold there, and that's tough to do. You send running backs and wide receivers out there, and we tell them to block all the way to the whistle. And sometimes they get a little too handsy, and officials don't like that when they see wide receivers out there making good blocks. First and 10 again here for the Lions, still at the 43-yard line. Putnam in motion this time. We'll hand off to him over the left side. Step ladder up ahead again. Putnam puts the head down, dives ahead to the 48-yard line for a pickup of 5 for Taylor Putnam. And the Lions just going to run Unity Christian back and forth here. And as we said, they're going to try and wear these guys out. Unity Christian, a senior and junior-laden team, not very deep, though. Do not have a lot of players. And looks like we have another penalty against the Lions. And a flag thrown once again. Another hold on the Lions, this time around the left edge. We'll push them back even farther. No gain there now. As Putnam's run will be pulled off, it'll be first down and about 16 now from the 37-yard line. Shotgun formation again for Lutmer. Man in motion once again. Will fake it this time. Lutmer goes right up the middle, cuts it out left side, walks through a tackle across the original line of scrimmage out to the 46-yard line. And a nice pickup of 9 for Zach Lutmer on the carry. Not going to give the opportunity that time to the Lions outside guys to try and get the hold. So Lutmer goes right up the middle, sets up second down and 7. Twins to the right, single left. This time here, Lutmer calls it out. He'll hand off inside run to Caden Van Berkom. Van Berkom powers ahead for a 5-yard pickup. Well, maybe give him 6 there as he falls forward. 6 yards for Van Berkom will leave him a yard short. Set up third down and 1, but they are into Unity territory. Lions, as long as they don't have a negative play, would obviously go for it on fourth down if they don't get it here. Pistol formation, twins to the left, single to the right for Lutmer. Now he's going to come up under center. He'll go push the pile ahead, quarterback sneak. But looks like we've got movement early by the Lions, and they will go back 5 yards. Lutmer trying to get him on a quick count there. He stands in the pistol and runs up on it, and they don't get set. So I do believe it'll be a procedure penalty. When you have guys going in motion, they have to be set for 1 second before you can hike the ball. That is the tough part about that play. 5-yard penalty. Lions are struggling here on this first drive of the second half. They've been able to move the ball, but penalties are putting them behind the 8 ball. Third down and 6, back at their own 46. Twin receivers to each side, empty backfield for Lutmer. He'll run it right up the middle, gets wrapped up as he crosses the line of scrimmage, only going to get a yard, maybe even nothing on that one. That'll be fourth down for Zach Lutmer, and the Lions will be forced to punt it away here. Penalties taking away first downs here, and those mistakes are something that Coach Eben definitely does not want for his football team, especially coming out here to start the second half. Lions will go back to punt the football. Caden Van Berkom standing at his own 34-yard line. He'll get the ball cleanly, give it a boot, a high spiraling kick. He is caught by Scouten. He's working to the sidelines there, has a wall in front of him out across the 35, and he is brought down by Rex Van Wy at the 37-yard line. 7.5 to play here in the third quarter. Lions still lead 14-0. Lions are able to milk away about 4.5 minutes off the clock there to start the second half. Unity Christian takes over their first drive, and the goal for the Knights here definitely has to be to march it down the field and get into the scoring column and try and cut into this Lion lead. They definitely do not want a 3-and-out and give that Lion offense another shot. Bosma in at quarterback, twin running backs behind him, twins to the right, single to the left is Scouten. Now Bosma calling it out. He's calling it audible, talking to his running backs. Franken behind him. And a timeout will be called. Unity Christian's going to talk it over. We'll take a quick timeout as well. And we'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted. You push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back at Corver Field, Joel Viss with you here on the Lion Broadcast Network. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading Unity Christian in a battle of top 10 teams here. 14-0, 7.5 to play here in the third quarter. Unity Christian just forcing a punt by the Lions on their opening possession of the second half and calling a timeout on first down as they want to get things started in the right direction. Lions and Knights obviously taking advantage here as the officials make this their disinfecting timeout. As Unity Christian called for the timeout, they use that opportunity to make it a little bit longer. It's got to be 2 minutes in length where they disinfect the ball and the players wipe themselves down. The rain has definitely slowed here. In the first half, we had some drizzle, we had steady rain, then we had some downpour. Now here in the second half, looks like maybe just a little bit of an annoying drizzle, if nothing else. But the Lion and Knight football players definitely appreciative of the let-up of the rain. Pistol formation for Bosma. He'll hand off right up the middle to Franken. Franken sidesteps a few defenders, has a first down and more as he gets it out to the 49-yard line. Big pickup there of 12 yards. Logan Franken, his best run here of the night. He has definitely been the running focal point for Unity Christian on the year, but the Lions weren't giving him much to get going on in the first half, and right off the bat, a big 12-yard gain. 1st and 10, just shy of the midfield marker. Bosma calls it out, hands off again to Franken. Franken hitting the backfield. This time he is brought down, and getting in there and wrapping him up is Kalen Meyer, the middle linebacker. Good job of putting the pads on him and wrapping him up and bringing him to the ground for no gain. That's what the Lions have been able to do to Franken throughout the entire first half, been able to get good penetration and not let him get free. Second down and 10 now for the Knights. Twin receivers to the left, single to the right. Bosma calls it out, hands it off again, and blown up in the backfield is Franken. Nothing doing that time. Once again, he is met in the backfield by the nose guard, Josh Reeby. Reeby is so tough off that nose guard spot, man. He is a tough guy to block. Reeby, the 5'10", 210-pound nose guard, also plays offensive guard as well. 1 yard loss on the carry that time for Franken as he was met in the hole. Third down and 11 for Unity. Twins to the left, single right. Bosma in that pistol. Back to pass now, looking over the left side. Looks down the field, has his man Scouten at the 45-yard line. Going to be short of the first down marker, but a 7-yard pickup will make it 4th down and 5 or so, 4. And we'll see if Unity Christian decides to go for it as they have crossed the midfield marker and trailing by 2 touchdowns. Looks like Unity will go for it here on the play. 4th down in a long 3, short 4. Shotgun formation, empty backfield. Scouting coming in motion. Now running up on the field. They'll try the quarterback sneak. Nothing doing, though, that time. Flags will fly. And looks like we're going to have the same procedure penalties against Unity Christian. They tried the same thing the Lions did, and I think we're going to have the same penalty. You'll get an illegal shift. Once again, you put guys in motion, you have to let them stop. And the difference between a shift and a false start is a shift can be declined, and the Lions will, as they stopped Clayton Bosma for no gain, and they will take over 1st down and 10. So the Lion defense holds. That'll let the Lion offense come back on the field, looking to improve on that first drive. Lions able to move the ball on their first drive, but in the same aspect, some penalties took them out of position and forced them to punt the ball away. Twins left, single right. Lutmer in the pistol formation. He'll hand off right side. It goes to Spees. Spees puts the head down. 9-yard pickup for Cooper. And a flag in the backfield there. The flags are starting to fall nice and heavy for the officials here. They've decided to pull the laundry out. Flags are a little bit wet in their pockets. They're trying to air them out by throwing them through the air now. Holding penalty against the Lions back at the 45-yard line, so no gain there for Cooper Spees. 9-yard pickup will be negated, and it'll be about a 8-yard loss now. Back at the 35-yard line. 1st down and 19 now. Clock dips under 5 minutes to play. Lions still leading 14-0. Shotgun formation, empty backfield here for Lutmer. He'll hand off, counter play over the right side to Cooper Spees. He'll power ahead for a couple out to about the 38, give him 3. And that'll set up 2nd down and about 16. Under 4.5 to play, though, here in this 3rd quarter. That Lions with the 14-0 lead would like to get a 1st down here and keep the clock rolling in their favor and limit the opportunities for Unity. Rasmussen in motion from right to left. Back to pass is Lutmer. Now he rolls out left side, looking down the field. He's going to run. Cross the 40, crosses the line of scrimmage, sidesteps some defenders, and he is out of bounds. Just shy of the midfield marker, looks at the 48-yard line. So a 10-yard pickup for Zach. And going to set up the Lions with 3rd down and manageable here at about 3rd and 6. Lutmer does a great job there. I think he was setting up looking for that screen pass. It wasn't there, so he rolled out looking downfield. He freezes the linebackers and then takes off on them. 3rd down and 6 here for the Lions on their own 48. Twin receivers to each side. Empty backfield for Lutmer. Lutmer calls it out. He's off to the races, running right side. No one's going to go. He's just going to take off with it. Cuts it back across the field inside the 35 to the 34. And a 18-yard pickup for Zach Lutmer. That was a run all the way. He was not even thinking of passing on that one. And great blocking out in front there by the Lion offensive line. 1st down and 10 for the Lions. Inside of Unity territory at their 34-yard line. 3:40 to play in this 3rd quarter. Lions on their 2nd possession here of the 2nd half. Twins to the right, single left. Rasmussen comes in motion. They'll hand to him over the left side. Blown up in the backfield there. Schulte could not keep his man out of the backfield. Blowing his way through the field there was Jacob Dragstra, the senior defensive end. And a nice job there by the Knights to get a good defensive push. And about a 6-yard loss for Rasmussen on the carry. Second down and 16 here for the Lions back at their own 40-yard line. Twins left, single to the right. Man in motion is Rasmussen again from right or left to right. Rolling out right side is Lutmer. He's still looking down the field. Now he'll throw deep down the sidelines. Out there in front, a battle for it. And Kalen Meyer, the intended receiver, broken up there by number 3, Clayton Bosma, the quarterback and the safety for Unity. Incomplete pass will stop the clock and make it 3rd and 16. Lions definitely need some positive yards here. If they can make it third or fourth and manageable, they will go for it. If they go for a 0 or negative play, you might see them go into that pooch punt situation. Shotgun formation, twins left, single to the right. Lutmer calling it out, man in motion. Here comes Rasmussen. Lutmer takes off with it. He's wrapped up immediately. Going to pick up a couple, 2, maybe 3 yards on the carry. Looks like they will give him 2, and it is decision time here for the Lions. Lions may come out here with Lutmer and show that possibility of a run on it, but now it looks like Caden Van Berkem will come on and they will go into standard punt formation. Van Berkem standing back at his own 50-yard line. They'll send Scouten back to receive for Unity. Clean snap, clean getaway there for Van Berkem as he boots it down to the 10. It takes a hop and rolls into the end zone for the touchback. So another stop for the Knights defense will bring the ball back to the 20-yard line for the Knights offense. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Lions leading 14-0 in a battle of top 10 teams here and the opening of Class 2A District 1 play. Winner of this one will definitely put themselves in the driver's seat going forward here as we start making our way through the district tournament. Each and every game counts as everybody gets into the playoffs this year, but if you can be a district champion and your win-loss record will go a lot farther in your way of seeding and setting you up for your playoff run. Minute 58 on the clock here. As the Knights break the huddle, they will come out to set up for their second drive of the first half. 3 wide receivers to the right side, single to the left. Franken behind Bosma. He'll roll out right side, looks down the field, has Scouten right at the first down marker. He'll be knocked out of bounds after a gain of 11, and Unity Christian might see if they can't go to the air. Now that the rain has stopped, they like to push it through the air anyway, and they are down by 2 touchdowns. They may be forced to go into this passing formation a lot more. 3 receivers off to the left side this time. Scouten will go wide to the right. Pistol formation, back to pass, pump fake, and all over him are the Lion defensive line. They got a great push, and Reby will get credited with the sack. Bosma had to pump fake on it, tried to pull it down and roll out of it, and Reby was right there to tackle him, bringing him down in the backfield back at the 25-yard line, and a 6-yard loss for Clayton Bosma. Big sack there for the Lion defense, trying to put Unity Christian behind the 8 ball. Second down and 16. Trip receivers to the right, single to the left. Pistol formation. Bosma will pull it back, now drops around right side. Quick pass over the middle, has his man Wieringa, but can't hang on to it. Goes right through his hands, well defended by the Lions defensive backs of Meyer and Rasmussen. Incomplete pass will set up third down and long. Clock is stopped with 1:05 on the scoreboard here in the third quarter. Knights trailing by 2 touchdowns here in the second half. 14-0 the Lions lead on the coattails of 2 second quarter touchdowns. Third down and long. 3 receivers to the left side, single to the right. Bosma, empty backfield. Now he'll bring Scouten up there, and timeout will be called. Second timeout here of the half for the Knights. 1:05 to go. Lions leading 14-0. We'll take a timeout as well and be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
Third down and long, back to pass again is Bosma looking down the sidelines, has Scouten at the 35-yard line, 10-yard pickup, well short of the first down. We'll set up fourth down and about 7 here for Unity Christian, and we'll see if they decide if it's go time here in the third quarter. A minute left, and it looks like the punt team will come out. Tanner Scouten, his 5th catch there of the night, 41 yards to his credit. And becoming obviously the main target for Clayton Bosma. Bosma back to punt the ball away. Bosma will get it clean. A good kick there as it goes end over end. Cooper Spees running backwards, catches it at the 24. Now reversing field, going up the left sideline, cuts back up the middle. Back down the sidelines across the 50 to the 44-yard line. And a great return for Cooper Spees. He had to run back to get it, caught it backpedaling at the 24, turned it around, and brought it all the way back across the 50-yard line to the 44, 43-yard line. And the Lions will have a short field, and Unity Christian called for a holding penalty on the kick. The Lions will obviously decline that one, and they'll take the return and set up first down and 10 with a short field. 44 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lions, their third offensive set. It took them a little bit to get going in the first half of play, but finally started to get things rolling after their third possession. And looking like this will hopefully be that case again. Lions break the huddle. Twin receivers off to the left side, single receiver to the right. Pistol formation for Lutmer. Lutmer calls it out. He hands off right up the middle of the field. Caden Van Berkem just buries the head down, pushes ahead for 2 yards. Bowling over a few defenders, puts the clock back on the move. We'll see if the Lions try and run one more play or if they are content with taking this into the fourth quarter. Lions will come out. Looks like they are calling a play in with 20 seconds left on the clock. Play clock, they do not need to run a play, so it looks like now they will just rest on it. With 10 seconds to go here, they'll let the third quarter run out after 3 quarters of play. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading Unity Christian 14-0. We'll take a timeout and come back with the fourth quarter, the final quarter of this Lion football game on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
Back at Corver Field here in Orange City on the campus of Northwestern College, Joel Viss here with you with Central Lyon George Little Rock football on the Lion Broadcast Network. Thank you for tuning in here tonight. The rain has ceased here in the second half, which has been a blessing. The first half was an awfully wet one. We went from drizzle to steady to downpour, and now it looks like a pretty nice Friday night here. The wind has picked up a little bit, but no water falling down from the skies right now. Start of the fourth quarter, Lions will have the ball, second down and 8 at the Unity 41-yard line. Lions lead 14-0. They picked up 2 touchdowns in the second quarter here tonight. A 21-yard pass from Luke Rasmussen and a 9-yard touchdown run by Zach Lutmer to give them that 2-touchdown lead. Lions looking to add to that total here as they sit with 2nd and 8 in night territory as we get quarter 4 underway. Twin receivers to each side. Putnam coming in motion. They will hand off to Taylor Putnam around the right side. He cuts it up the field, leaps over a defender for the first down yardage. Knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line. And a big gainer for him, a pickup of 9 yards on the carry for Taylor Putnam. Putnam is not used very often, but when he is definitely effective, the speedy junior for this Lion offense. First down and 10 at the 32-yard line. And the Lions break the huddle, empty backfield again, twin receivers to each side. Lutmer calls it out. He's going to roll out right side. He's going to tuck and run. Cuts through a few defenders. Has positive yards inside the 30 down to the 28. A 4-yard pickup for Lutmer. More importantly, he stayed in bounds and will get the clock rolling once again. Lions obviously would love to score here. Nothing less. They want to run the clock as much as they can as well with a 2-touchdown lead here in the fourth quarter and limit the touches by Unity Christian. Second down and a long 5, short 6 here for Lutmer as he is alone in the backfield again. Twin receivers to each side. He calls it out. Now he's going to tuck and run again. Quarterback draw, sidesteps the defender. Now breaks to the left side, shooting for the corner. Turns it around. He is drugged down out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A 12-yard pickup for Zach Lutmer, and he was very close to breaking it. Lutmer, the 12-yard pickup, sends him over the century mark on the ground here once again tonight. The featured back there for the sophomore quarterback for the Lions. Lutmer right now 16 carries, 110 yards, and has that touchdown to his legs as well. Throwing the ball, he is a cool 5 of 9 for 92 yards and a touchdown. First down and 10 for the Lions. Twins left, single to the right. Van Berkom stands behind Lutmer. They'll hand off to Van Berkom. He'll bowl the head down and power ahead for a couple. As he is brought down, clock back on the move. Brought it down to the 11-yard line. A pickup of 4. Caden Van Berkom, just a bruiser at tailback for the Lions at the 6'2" sophomore, I should say, and about 215 pounds. Second down and 6 here. Lions bring a man in motion. It's Putnam. They will fake to him, keeping it left side. Lutmer rolls around inside the 10, and he is drugged down from behind. A touchdown-saving tackle for the Knights there. It was Tanner Scouten coming down there and dragging Lutmer down after a pickup of 3. And a tough run there once again. And like I said, Scouten doesn't get there, and Lutmer scores with ease. Clock dips below 10 minutes to play. Third down and 3 here for the Lions. And they will go into their power package. Up under center is Lutmer. Power I to the right side. They'll hand off. Spees, the second man through, cuts to the corner, and he will walk in for the Lion touchdown. 8 yards for Cooper Spees as he breaks it to the outside, and an easy run there for the Lions to extend their lead to 20-0. Cooper Spees, a little bit of redemption there after he fumbled in the first quarter. Inside the 5-yard line, gets another attempt, and he scores from 8 yards out. Lions lead 20-0 here in the fourth quarter. Spees will go back to do the kicking duties once again. Zach Lutmer on to do the holding. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and the kick is good as well. 9:41 to go here in the ballgame. Lions lead Unity 21-0. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Welcome you back here to Corver Field in Orange City. Lions on the board once again, 9:41 to go in the ball game. Cooper Spees scoring from 8 yards out here this time on the touchdown run by Spees. He added the extra point, and it is a 21-0 lead here. Cooper Spees doing the kicking duties and struggled a little bit in week number 1 with those extra points. Got better last week against West Sioux, and is a perfect 3-0 on extra points here tonight. Spees will tee the ball up here once again for the Lions at the 40-yard line. Scouting back to do the return duties as well as Jacob Van Dong. Van Dong will catch it at the 20-yard line, breaking up the middle of the field, meets a few defenders, runs through a few defenders, and breaks it out to about the 40-yard line. And a nice return for Jacob Van Dong will set up good field position for Unity Christian, and a quick strike offense for this Unity Christian team. They like to throw the ball, so you can't rest on your heels here with a 3-touchdown lead. You still need to come and get the pressure on the quarterback and keep playing the way the defense has all night long. First down and 10 for the Knights as they break the huddle. They'll send 3 receivers left. Scouting the lone receiver to the right side, pistol formation for Bosma. Bosma calls it out, hands up the middle of the field to Franken. Franken tripped up as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. First man through there was Dylan Winkle to trip him up, and then Lyle Moore landing on top of him. Definitely not a good feeling for Logan Franken as he picks up a yard. Clock on the move, second down and 9 now for Unity after the 1-yard run from Franken. Knights taking their time getting the signals called in. Twin receivers to the right, single to the left. Man in motion is Scouting. They will fake the hand there. Bosma up the middle. He's hit immediately by Kalen Meyer. Falls ahead across the 45 to the 46. 4-yard pickup there, but it will set up third down here for the Knights once again. Lions looking to get the defensive stop one more time. Third down and about 4 now. For the Knights, they call it out. Handoff up the middle. Franken sidesteps some defenders. He's got first down yardage. Puts the head down. He's wrapped up into Lion territory down to the 46-yard line. 8 yards for Logan Franken. A chain mover for the Knights. Nice little run there for him to scoot through the middle of the field, then cut it outside for a few more. Knights up into the hurry-up offense. They'll set up once again. Logan Franken, he'll be wrapped up, falls ahead for a couple. Crosses the 45 down to the 44. Give him 2 on the carry. Knights trying to push the tempo here and see if they can't catch the Lions off guard. Pistol formation again. Bosma calls it out. Low snap there. He bobbles it. Now he's got to run with it. Lions are in pursuit. Bosma rolls around. He's scrambling. Now he's going to tuck. Now he throws last minute and just tipped out of the way by Rex Van Wy. Cooper Spees was there to make the tackle there. The intended receiver for the Knights was Tyrell Hulsoff. But at the last second, Rex Van Wy comes through there. And he came up limping. And we'll see Rex come off the field here. Rex will come out of the field there. Coming in for him will be Donovan Morales. Quick snap there. Logan Franken once again takes the ball. He's tripped up as he crosses the line of scrimmage. He goes down at the 41-yard line. Pickup of 2 once again. We'll set up fourth down and about 5 for Unity Christian. Knights will obviously go for it. 7:15 to play, trailing by 3 touchdowns. Lions looking to get the stop on the defensive side of the ball again. Unity taking their time here this time as they get the right play call in. 4th down and 4. Ball at their 41-yard line of the Lions. They're going to fake the hand. Rolling out is Bosma. He tucks it up, but he is going nowhere. Kalen Meyer is all over it. So is Zach Lutmer, and who else is in there? It looked like Schulte crashing down as well. 1 yard pickup there for Bosma, but not enough, and the Lion defense holds once again. 6:49 to go in the ballgame. Lions leading 21-0, and the Lion offense will come out here and see if they can't finish this one off. Officials will call for the cleansing timeout. We'll take a timeout as well, and we'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
Welcome you back here to Cover Field. Joel Viss with you here tonight on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. We welcome you in to tonight's matchup between two top 10 teams in the state and the opening round of Class 2A District 1 play. The Lions leading the Knights of Unity Christian 21-0. 6:49 to play in the ballgame. Lions will come out after the cleansing timeout. They'll start 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Meyer will shift over to the right side. Now they'll hand off right up the middle. It'll go to Van Berkem. He'll stumble ahead. Tripped up as he gets to the line of scrimmage there and able to stumble ahead for 4 yards and get the clock back on the roll here for the Lions. 6.5 to play here. The tough break here for Unity is they had to burn 2 timeouts in the third quarter. So not many timeouts to work with for the Knights. They won't be able to stop the clock very much at all here in these final couple minutes. We'll see if the Lions can milk this one away. Twins to the left, single right. Now Putnam coming in motion. They will hand to Putnam. He'll cut it up the field, spins off a tackle, picks up some positive yards of about 3 to the 47-yard line. Taylor Putnam, he is so good. He is shifty. When he goes to the outside, he's got the speed to get to the corner, but he does a great job of stopping and cutting it back across the grain and getting positive yards. And that time got 3 and sets up 3rd down and short. Donovan Morales now in at a wide receiver spot. We saw Rex Van Wy go off the field gimping after a great defensive play. 3rd down and 4 here for the Lions. Twins to the right, single to the left. Man in motion here. They'll fake to him. Lutmer takes off right side. All sorts of running room. Zach cuts it left side, goes back to the outside, spins through a couple tackles inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. 13 yards for Lutmer, a 1st down, and the clock will keep moving. 5.5. The clock stops momentarily while they move the chains. Score update from across the way. West Lyon leading MOC Floyd Valley 35-0 at the end of 3 quarters. Lions leading 21-0 here. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Twins left, single right here for Lutmer in that pistol formation. He'll hand off right side. Caden Van Berkem nowhere going that time. He's blown up by the defensive end. Bosma coming in through there, as well as big 62, Jacob Dragster. We've said his name a couple times on that defensive line, and he gets in the backfield and stops Van Berkem for a loss of 2. Clock is on the move here. 2nd down and 12 for the Lions. Ball back at their own 34-yard line. Just looking to assault this one away. Twins to the left, single right. Pistol formation for Lutmer. Lutmer calls it out. He'll hand off right side to Spees, and Spees is blown up. And getting into the backfield that time for Unity Christian was number 58 for them, Sam Westra. Sophomore defensive lineman really timed it out well. 2-yard loss once again, that time for Cooper. And Unity Christian, knowing that the Lions are just going to run the ball and keep the clock on the move as it dips below 4 minutes to play. Twins right, single left, empty backfield this time. Lutmer is going to take off with it. He goes right side, has to sidestep some defenders, gets a couple yards, but stays in bounds as he's brought down after a gain of 2, and he'll set up 4th down for the Lions this time, and the Lions will obviously most likely go for it on 4th down. Maybe they'll try and pooch kick it over the top, but we'll definitely see some kind of action out of Zach Lutmer. Lions like to set up in these situations on these 4th downs. If they can set the quarterback behind them, don't allow anyone to go back and go back for a receive, and then the quarterback can pooch kick it over the top. But it looks like the Lions are going to call a timeout here as the clock hits 2 seconds, now 1. Lions will call timeout. 3 minutes to play in the ballgame. 21-0 Lions lead. We'll take a quick timeout as well and be back with the conclusion of this ballgame here tonight and more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard, with people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Back at Corver Field here in Orange City, Lions looking at 4th down and 14 at the 36-yard line. Lions will come out in an offensive formation set. Twin receivers off to each side. Like I said, in this situation, Lions not afraid to just let the quarterback pooch kick it over the top and not give Unity a chance. We'll see if they go for it here. They'll bring a man in motion back, and they're going to throw it deep down the sidelines here. They're going for a home run, and over the top, the ball is uncatchable, out of play, and the Lions will turn it over, and Lions trying to catch Unity Christian sleeping there as they sent Cooper Spees down the sidelines there. Nothing doing. Incomplete pass. We'll give the ball back. If it's thrown as an interception, it works as well as a punt as well. But nonetheless, an incomplete pass. We'll give the ball back to Unity with 2:53 on the clock at their own 36-yard line. Lion defense trying to preserve the shutout here. Empty backfield for the Knights. Bosma calls it out there, rolling right side, looking out into the flat. Has his man, and nothing doing there as Bosma gets leveled in the backfield by Winkle. And good defensive pressure there on the sidelines by linebacker Caden Van Berkom. Incomplete pass for Bosma will stop the clock at 2:49, and 2nd down and 10 coming. .249 on the clock, 2nd down and 10 at the 36-yard line. Bosma taking his time here, sends 3 receivers right, single to the left. Man now in motion is Wieringa. They'll hand off up the middle, Franken, but the whistles will blow. We've got a false start against Unity Christian, and that might have been a positive thing for them as Franken was going nowhere. The Lions had that read well and were in the backfield. So we'll march it back 5 yards, make it 2nd down and 15 with 2:46 on the clock. Bosma will break the huddle. Once again, 3 receivers right, single receiver to the left side. Pistol formation with Franken in the backfield. Back to pass again, rolling right side. Here comes the pressure. He's rolling out, looking deep down the field, and just throws it away. Well covered down the field there by Luke Rasmussen. Intended receiver was Bo Bile. And nothing doing there, feeling the pressure. Bosma just has to throw it in the dirt. 3rd down and 15 now. Clock stopped on the incompletion. 2:43 to go. Lions looking to get the stop once again, see if they can't force a punt and get the offense back on the field, and they can polish off this District 1 win. They'll hand off. Franken up the middle there on the draw play. He's wrapped up immediately. Nothing doing for him. Lyle Moore coming through and making the tackle for the Lions. Wrapping him up after a gain of maybe 1 for Franken. He has had a tough go of it here tonight against this Lion defense. 4th down and 14. Clock is on the move, and Unity Christian forced to punt the ball away. Bosma will go back to do the punting duties as he stands on his own 20-yard line. Low snap there. He gets it away. A nice spiraling kick, though. Goes over the top of the head of Spees. He touches it, now picks it up and just puts the knee down back at the 23-yard line, preserving the possession there. And Bosma's been a fantastic punter all night long. I mean, he has put the ball high in the air, had a good spin on it, and the Lions have had a tough time fielding those punts here tonight. Lion offense back on the field here with 2 minutes to go, trying to just put the icing on the cake. Only one timeout for Unity Christian, and looks like the Lions will start subbing a few guys in and out, as we'll see some of them coming in. On the offensive line, Max DeBoer coming in at the tackle position. See if we can get a few more of those guys in there in these waning moments. Lions look like they might just come out in a victory formation. In the backfield there, full house, power to the right side. They'll just hand off right side to Spees. Spees will break it to the outside, be wrapped up for no gain. Lions get the clock on the roll here again, and Lions just happy to run this one out and move to a perfect 3-0 on the season, 1-0 in District 1 play. Lions stand tall in the task here of unbeatens and the ranked teams. Lions with that 21-0 lead and looking to just salt this one away, as maybe a few more kneel downs and that will do it. Victory formation here for Lutmer, as he will watch the play clock dip down below 5 seconds before he snaps it. And he will just take the knee at the 1 second mark. Lions will come up. We'll wait to set the ball and set the play clock. And a minute to go. One more kneel down and should do it. Going to be very close. We'll see exactly how fast they are at resetting the play clock. "45 seconds on the clock there, 12 seconds on the play clock, so a few seconds of difference, but they do dip it below the 40-second mark, and Lutmer will take one more knee, and that will do it here tonight. They will reset the play clock. No need to run another play. The Lions will be victorious here tonight, 21-0 over Unity Christian, as teams will shake hands and walk off the field. They will both come out and give their respective waves, as no handshaking is allowed here. Lions improved to 3-0 on the season, 1-0 in district play with a 21-0 win over Unity. We'll be back with our post-game wrap-up when we return to Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
And we welcome you back here to Corver Field on the campus of Northwestern College in Orange City, where the Lions of Central Lyon George Little Rock are victorious tonight over Orange City Unity Christian by a score of 21-0. The Lions came out and took care of business here in the opening play of District 1 play and moved to 3-0 overall, 1-0 in district play here with the win over Unity and set up their matchup. They'll go on the road again next week over to Sheldon. Make sure you tune in with us here again. We'll be live broadcasting live from Sheldon, so we'll be glad to have you along. You got to look at our sponsors there before we came back from the break. Make sure you tell them thank you for making Central Lyon activities possible here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Lions with a 21-0 lead. It took them a little bit to get going here tonight in the second quarter. Luke Rasmussen got the scoring started with 7:29 to go in the half. A 21-yard catch from Zach Lutmer there. Luke Rasmussen gets the scoring on the board. Extra point was good to make it 7-0. Then late in the second quarter, Zach Lutmer scored from 9 yards out on a touchdown run. And another extra point made it 14-0 at the half. The Lions were looking good. The defense was standing tall, and the offense was doing just enough to keep the points going for them. Moving into the third quarter, another slow third quarter. Back and forth we went. A little bit of penalties by both teams in that third quarter, keeping them both off the board. And then heading into quarter number 4, the Lions able to put one more touchdown on the board halfway through. And Cooper Spees scoring from 8 yards out and putting the extra point through it. And Cooper a perfect 3-0 on extra points here tonight and extended that lead to 21-0. The Lion offense, like I said, doing enough for what they had to do. 216 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns there. Obviously, Lutmer and Spees. 92 yards through the air for Zach Lutmer. Had that touchdown to Rasmussen as well. Luke Rasmussen, a nice game out there tonight. He had 3 catches for 72 yards and added 4 runs for 13. So Luke Rasmussen getting more and more touches throughout the season, and he has become a definite threat for this Lion offense. The Lion defense not too shabby as well. Another shutout for them here tonight as the Lions able to hold Unity Christian to 110 total yards, 60 on the ground, and 50 through the air for a team that has really known how to put up the yards and put up the points, and was a very effective offense. They had some great team speed out there, but the Lions definitely up to the task here tonight, doing a nice job and keeping the Unity Christian touches and yards to a limited potential. As we said, the Lions will move to 3-0 and 1-0 in district play. Next week they head over to Sheldon, a third week in a row of going on the road before they get to come back home. But the Lions doing a nice job of going on the road, staying focused, and Coach Eben definitely has got to be happy with his team's effort here tonight. And as they get on the bus after a tough competition with Unity Christian and a tough win, and moving on into district play, setting up that battle with the Orabs next Friday night. That'll do it for our coverage here today. Once again, a big thank you to all the sponsors you saw throughout this program. Make sure you patronize those sponsors and tell them thank you for making our broadcast possible. Final score live from Orange City. Central Lyon George Literack defeats Unity Christian 21-0 here tonight. We'll see you next Friday night live from Sheldon.